You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch.
Ah, you will find the legendary lost place.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish, worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Top dead!
Oh, woe! What cruel darts that strike my intemperate soul!
Shove it, fatty.
Stop! Thou hast driven a dagger into my breast and ended all hope of happiness. Thusly, I must end my life.
Hark! A shadow approaches. Take me! And so I die.
Well, it's an unorthodox reading of the text, but one cannot argue with the results.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty! 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head!
You look so cute in that crown.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your...
Oh.
So it's true! You do love me! You have no idea how difficult it's been watching you strut about in those magnificent feathers, how much I've wanted you! Then it is settled. Tomorrow we shall wed, and let anyone who frowns upon our union have his head cut off.
Well, it's certainly a radical interpretation of the text, but effective nonetheless.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Seems wealthy enough. Worth killing and robbing anyway. Oh!
Wallop! Well done, matey. Titus has fallen! Vengeance is mine at last! But what is yonder scar upon his cheek? No, it cannot be. He was my son! Oh, woe and wretched misery! I am undone. My heart breaks with grief. It has beat its last. Adieu, unkind world. Adieu.
A tremendous performance. For a moment, I believed you truly had passed on. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? You have brought such depth of meaning to my words, I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich, a metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found... Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
Great big giant bosoms!
What the hell was that? Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense. Worst play ever.
I'm beginning to understand why Philip Morley never published
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
You look like someone who's seen quite a lot.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression. Congratulations! Getting out among the people has paid off. Remember that interacting with the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
Brightwall doesn't take to these newfangled
Hi,
ways from
how are you?
Bowerstone, you know.
Like
Have
sales.
trouble finding
There's
anything?
one going on right now as we speak.
Oh, you're everything a girl like me could
Hope to
want.
see you again soon.
And a bit more. That Brian in Brightwall, completely obsessed with
Ah,
garden
look at what I've
gnomes.
got.
He
You
thinks
have
they
not
can be
seen
brought to
anything
Rather
like it.
uncivilized, wouldn't you say?
I went treasure hunting once, dug for an hour, and it was nothing but a stupid pretty necklace.
I have the best shop in Brightwall.
Shift it. Oh, hello, you. Uno, dos. Oh, you're really... Oh! You. Hey! Get out of my face. I sell the best stuff in Brightwall. Yay! Best thing ever. We had a couple of rough patches, but at the moment we're doing okay.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely...
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. Welcome to the Sanctuary. You've a new type of gauntlet available. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. Ah, you have impeccable taste in gauntlets. Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
Help me! Help! There's so many of them, and they're so scary. Please take me back to Mummy. Are you here to take me home? Yikes! Nasty monsters! Ah! No. Oh, please. Hooray! Oh! Oh. Yeah! Mummy said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! Whoa! Ooh. That looks really dangerous. Do you use it on monsters? Woohoo! Yeah! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! Ah. Yeah! Whoa! Are we there yet? Are we there yet now? There's my mum! Mummy! Mummy!
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers. I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express that very sentiment.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one woman, the daughter of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our queen.
Thanks for coming in. Let me know if I can help. You're sure to find something special.
We have a
for
great
that someone
selection.
Special.
Glad to take your gold.
What'll it be?
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Glad to take your gold.
Need to defend your home? Shoot down passers-by from a distance? We have what you need.
Always happy to buy. Come back if you have anything else to sell. I just can't keep stocked up on some of these items. I'll give you a good price if you've got what I need. Thank you for your custom.
Upon that wall, you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you...
You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic.
You're really quite pretty. That looks like a warm coat you've got on. Warm and fuzzy. I hope I can make a profit on that. Whoa!
Best products in Brightwall.
You have done a... Dare I say, you're not likely to get much further without more people following you. Perhaps you should complete some additional quests.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper. Damn thing doesn't open. How do you, Oh, well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury.
You'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. But there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started. just a scratch. Hey, that dog ought to be muzzled. It's a vicious killer. I'm gonna grind you into hamburgers. I mean like proper hamburgers. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Boy, if you keep shooting that way, someone's gonna get killed. Eat it.
And when you're shooting things, just don't miss. It's as simple as that.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box. And here it comes. Most of the people here will be heading straight to Power Stone. But we're going to take a little detour first. I just hope something's wrong.
It's about to boom!
No! Come on, we have to get down there.
How could this have happened? Those poor people! Those poor people!
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors. Let's go.
You exude a certain malice.
Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to. It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on.